Well, well. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This is Paper Excellence Podcast. Let's get to it, man. Let's see what we got in the building. Love is the word. Woke, LDBC or nothing. Daniel Mitchell, Steve L. the Mac. My brother I Rock, salute, bro. Picasso, Jeff Spark. Y'all must have forgot. Frank from the land. Miss Saldriel, Miss Radio's World, salute. Yeah, I heard something just now about that young man had an accident on the field, man. You know, football, very dangerous sport. I've seen some accidents, nothing to that level, man, but hopefully that young man makes it through. And this just in, before I finish the roll, let me finish the roll call. No Smoke Yave, my brother. There he is, my brother, MP.
What the fuck?
Salute. And who else we got in here? Whoa, Xavier, Mark Wunderlich, main event Mark. And I'm looking at a video right now of Dana White. Did he just slap his wife? Oh, she hit him and he hit her back. He hit her again. They're fighting. They're fighting, y'all. They're fighting. She slapped him. He slapped her back. She slapped him. He slapped her back. They're shoving each other. I'm just going to leave that there. I'm just going to leave that there. Okay? Y'all go ahead and I'll talk about that later. Funny, man. I should have just did another meme, threw Dana White's fucking face in the middle of this, right? Mansa Musa, salute. Yeah, Xavier, prayers for that young man. He started fighting with his wife, man. I think he put in a goddamn key lock. He key locked her elbow. He put in a crossface chicken wing on some Bob Backlund shit. Remember that? Rod, what up, man? Yeah, because they just drag poor Tank. I mean, ain't that... Yo, man, listen, y'all. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Okay. Let's do it. Philip D, what up, man? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me tell you. The universe... Picasso, what up? The universe, it doesn't seem like it's waiting anymore, right? It doesn't seem like it's waiting. ESPN, The Zone, Old Media, they dragged Tank, didn't they? Dragged him. That's right, main event Mark. Wasn't Chris Mannix and Lou DiBella dragging Tank before the facts came out? You know, my videos, it was crazy. It was crazy. The universe is not waiting. The Sensei and I was online talking about you know, Tank, and we was concerned because he was acting out of character during interviews. He was going back and forth with Blue Blood. He seemed kind of triggered. And I said, you know, when he was with Floyd, he would just sit there like he was a mute. And every time he was about to say something, Floyd would speak on his behalf. I think that's because Floyd understands where he is mentally. As soon as he leaves Floyd, now he's talking. And I said, is that a good move? Is this really who he is? Maybe he needs to stay off of social media. You know what I'm saying? Remember that conversation we had on my other channel? And I was like, you know what, man, he shouldn't be doing this. And then the next day, the domestic violence thing came up. I didn't blame him and said he was guilty. I said, see what I mean? Remember what I was saying? Watching your surroundings, your friends, your family. Remember what the Charlos went through? Remember the domestic violence dispute? One of his cousins said he hit him. Turned out to be a lie. Your own family will do it to you. So I was saying, man, look, I need the brother to watch his surroundings. That's what I was saying. I never said he was guilty. Then it came out that baby mama lied. Remember that? Just happened. But my thing was she could have got him killed. Now I'm going to get to the Tory Lanez shit in a second, but Picasso's absolutely right. Dana was arrested. I just looked at the video. I didn't listen to it. He was arrested. I want to see his mugshot. And I want Chris Mannix and Lou DiBella and DAZN and everybody to drag that man. Drag him. Go ahead. And this is what I'm saying. Off the heels of Tory Lanez and Tank, Dana fucking White, who owns the UFC, is on video in a goddamn steel cage match with his wife. She was like, Dana, give me a drink. He was like,
Shut up!
Danny, you don't buy me drinks anymore.
Shut up!
Dana, why are you looking at that bitch over there with the tight red dress?
Shut the fuck up!
And then they started fighting. Yeah, Daniel Mitchell, I'm waiting on the apologies because they threw him under the bus. That's why I got those pictures up there. Because you know what? I went to a lot of blogs just to read. And all of these women are talking about, hey, man, all these men owe Meg Thee Stallion an apology. Let me tell you something. I don't owe that bitch a goddamn thing. Anthony Bolton, salute. I say it again. I don't owe that bitch a goddamn thing. And I'll explain why. Yeah, that's another thing, love is a word. I just saw the video. She hit him first. That's a whole other thing. But where the Captain Save-Os, phenomenal Mexican, salute. Where the Captain Save-Os? Don't hit no woman. Don't hit no woman. I don't care. She hit you. Don't hit no woman. That nigga from the airport should have been in the club running in front of Dana White. Dana fucking White. You think he don't know some MMA shit? He owns the company. Where the Captain Save-Os at? For this bitch that hit her husband first. She hit him first. Are they gonna say that? So I don't make a goddamn thing. I don't care. Why? Was her testimony solid? Was her testimony solid? Did this other woman, didn't she not plead the fifth? Weren't they not looking for the bodyguard? They couldn't find him. He just disappeared. He fucking vanished in the thin air. The whole shit looked shaky. But you know what happened a couple of days ago? A fucking phone call that this fucking idiot, Tory Lanez, calls this other bitch from the correctional facility. They tell you that the phone call is recorded. What are you doing? Now, here's the thing. Did y'all hear the phone call or yes or no? Did y'all hear it? I heard it. I listened to it twice. Now, what I'm about to say is, there's going to be some women that's going to be like, oh, man, you just making excuses. Guess what? So what? Fuck y'all. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I can be unapologetic. You know why? I don't forget. Kobe Bryant died on a helicopter with several people, including his baby girl. And one of the first things I read was some bitch saying, well, so what? He was a rapist. I'm like, hold on. Have you been on the moon this whole time, you stupid bitch? The only thing he was guilty of in that room was adultery. And fucking a girl with no booty.
Damn!
When they did the rape kit on that girl, she had like 3 or 4 different forms of semen up in her. Which means before she got to Kobe, she was busy. And probably after Kobe, she was busy. She was getting it in. Did y'all forget that? Guess what, bitches? His wife ain't leave him. She stayed her ass right there. You know why? She's like, I could probably take half his shit, but this is Kobe fucking Bryant. That's Kobe Bryant. Let me ask you a question. Where is his ex-wife at that time going to get another Kobe Bryant? I'll wait. I ain't gonna wait that long. She wouldn't. She stayed ass right there, so that's a win. Then, the walk-off home run, the buzzer beater since it's basketball, the buzzer beater was, it came out, her fucking co-workers, Jamel, what up? Her co-workers told on her ass. They said, yo, that bitch was from Denver. I was like, yo, she got a boyfriend and she's fucking this guy and that. The only thing he was guilty of was adultery. And the charges was dropped. But almost a decade later, he loses his life with several other people and his baby girl. And one of the first things I saw on somebody's page was, oh, he was a rapist. That's that feminist nonsense bullshit. So if you could be unapologetically ignorant, I could just be unapologetic because I'm not ignorant. I don't owe Meg Thee Stallion no apology. She sat up there and lied. She told one woman that she was never fucking with Tory Lanez, told the court something different. You lied. I don't owe you shit, stupid. WAP? You got WAP? What kind of service are you doing these young ladies? I will never apologize to Megan Thee Stallion. I don't care. Now, if y'all hold the 911 call, listen, I'm gonna get on this law shit. I wish Brian H was here. First of all, did y'all hear the 911 call? Yes or no? I heard it. I don't want to play it because it's on several different channels and sometimes people get funny. They were like, well, you played the call, but it was from my channel when you played it, so I'm gonna have to flag you. Like, you fucking bitch ass nigga. Did y'all hear the 911 call? Yes or no? I listened to it twice. Exactly, Daniel Mitchell. I don't have to apologize to any of these fucking nasty ass women out here. I don't. The nasty ones. There's some good, clean, wholesome, tough women that I'll rock with. Rachel Donaire, that's a keeper. If every woman on this planet was like Rachel Donaire, there wouldn't be a problem in this world. And I'm not saying all women cause the problems in the world. I'm just saying the 16% of black motherfuckers, they couldn't deal with a Rachel Donaire. They'd be forced to either shape up or ship the fuck out. Fuck out of here. Oh, Steve L, I heard about that, bro. Y'all ain't hear it? You know what? Let me see if I can pull up the 911 call on my phone. I'll play it, but I'll play it through my phone. Tory Lanez. No, not 911 call. Phone. All right, let me see if they'll play it though. Oh shit, I think they got it. I think I got it. I think I got it, y'all. After they play this fucking ad.
Y'all got out safe and everything.
Huh?
Y'all got out and everything. Y'all good?
Maybe still in the hospital. I'm outside the hospital.
What hospital y'all at?
About what?
You said what?
You're listening to Street
I
TV.
said Megan's in the hospital still. I'm outside the hospital waiting.
What hospital are you at?
I don't know. Let me see. Feeder, something like that. Feeder.
Yo, bro.
Sure.
Regardless, I know she probably never ever gonna talk to me ever again, but bruh, I just want you to know, bruh. I was just so fucking drunk. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro. That I didn't even know what.
He said I was so effing drunk, I don't even know what the F was going on. Yeah, fair use, y'all. Fair use, fair use. It's for educational purposes. I gotta train some people. Theo Coop in the building, salute. Y'all make sure y'all share this. I'm gonna give y'all some game. This is crazy. Now you heard what he said, right? I was so effing drunk, I didn't know what the F was going on. I'm gonna play this because I got questions for y'all. Oops. Oh shit.
Deeply sorry, bro. I never even moved like that, bro. Like, never moved like that at all, bro. Like, for real, dog.
I know there's a lot that happens, but
A whole lot, bro. Like, a whole lot, bro. I feel crazy, bro. But in this state, like, what happened already, bro. I can't take it back, bro. I'm just telling y'all, I'm sorry, bro. Like,
You're listening to Street TV.
I think I was just too drunk, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I got to the house, shorty, like, all top, they gave me like 5 shots, like, off the door, like, you feel me? So I was out of there, like.
So when he got to the house, they gave him 5 shots at the door. He was drunk.
I mean, there with like, you feel me? So we was taking shots past that time. I wasn't even there with like, bro. I don't even remember what we was even arguing about, bro. Like, you feel me? Like,
yeah, no, I didn't even. I was already fucked up by the time you got there, so I don't know how much.
It's like, you know, but tell me what hospital she's in.
You're listening to Street TV.
I just told you, Cedar Medical.
Alright, you ain't got Quan's number, right? You ain't got my security number.
Quan, I do have his number.
Can you call this Quan and tell this, bro? You get a chance, bro. Just figure out what you got to do to bail me out this shit.
Okay.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I'm sorry again, bro. Like,
I think honestly,
If he don't stop calling a woman bruh,
I think we're gonna try to, because obviously, like, the longer you're in there, the more hot it's gonna get. Because you know it's already on. Like, there's no names released yet, but the report is already out. You know.
But like,
so
out is what? What you mean out?
it's on some app. You know, Megan's team is on top of this. So,
Yeah, but like, can't don't. There's no way that Megan's on like the thing.
What'd you say?
There's no way that Megan's like on the thing.
You're listening to Street TV.
No. So far, none of that is there. But I mean,
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be one of those. If anything, the only nigga gonna get this backlash is me. It's not gonna be her. But
yeah,
no,
I'll let you know.
Alright, it is what it is. Regardless if I get out of here today or not, bro, I just wanna let y'all know, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I never did that shit if I wasn't that drunk, bro. Like, you feel me?
Yeah. You have 1 minute remaining for this call.
Get out of here, you guys.
You're listening to Street TV.
I can't hear you.
Yeah,
Hello?
now, let me ask y'all a question. Bruh. Y'all listen to it, right? Okay. Now, a lot of people went crazy. I listened to it. A lot of people went crazy. It was like, oh, shit. That call came out. That's why it's gotten locked up. I don't even know if they played that in court. But what part of that call did he admit to shooting at her or shooting her? Did he? Did he admit in that call that he bust a shot at somebody? And like the brother Mark Wonderlich said, there was no gun residue on him. What part of that call was he saying, yeah, I'm sorry about shooting her? He was not specific. He did not say that anywhere in the call. You know what I got from it? And I don't give a goddamn what these Megan Thee Stallion, rub shaking pro twerkers, fucking baby daddy yearning stupid clout chasing chicks say. I don't care what they have to say. I wish Brian H was here. You can't play that and say, yeah, he's admitting guilt. Over what? You know what I heard? Yo, shots out the door. You know, they gave me shots as soon as I got to the door, and I was drunk, bro. I don't do that, bro. Bruh. Did he not try and smash Jenna? Yes or no? Huh? Did he not try and smash her? And then the car ride home? Meg, what you mad at? I was fucking her when you had COVID. What? Is that true? Pull the car over and they start fighting. Somebody busts a shot. Fragments go into her goddamn foot. Maybe he was apologizing for trying to smash Shorty, blaming the alcohol, and then saying sorry for telling her, yo, we was fucking. I didn't mean to tell Meg that. I didn't mean to try and get in between y'all like that. I'm sorry. At no point did he admit guilt in shooting her or shooting at her. But what are you talking about, Drew? There's no gun residue on him, which is why I thought he was going to walk. So I remember that nigga was in California. I said, uh-oh. So if anyone listened to that and heard him admit guilt of shooting her, you're wrong. Thank you. That's what I got from the 911 call. So I don't owe Megan Thee Stallion no motherfucking apologies until that bitch apologized for twerking and setting a horrible example. The industry owes me an apology for telling us that Lauryn Hill was fucking crazy, when in reality, she was the best God-given, talented black woman who had a natural hair, a natural build, can sing, can rap, can play the guitar. And what did they do? They told us that she was crazy and had fucking IRS problems. And she hasn't been around since. You know who paid off her tax problems with the IRS? Prince did it before he died. And he said, tell no one I did this for you. But they took that, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is a classic hip-hop R&B album. If you don't have it, if it's before your time, it came out in the 90s, please go listen to that album and spin it from start to finish. That woman was doing shows. She was everywhere. They made her crazy. Move her to the side, enter Lil' Kim, enter Foxy Brown, enter Nicki Minaj, enter Cardi B, enter Meg Thee Stallion. And these are our black women. I don't owe Meg Thee Stallion a motherfucking thing. But what does that have to do with her getting shot at? That's what I'm saying. She don't want to say who the fuck shot at her. Everybody had gun residue but the motherfucker that got 22 fucking years. And the only thing he's guilty of is smashing her friend and Meg and trying to smash Jenna at her house. And he's saying, yo, I was drunk. They gave me shots. Why did he reveal that? He was saying, yo, I was drunk. He didn't say, yo, man, I didn't mean to play with the gun like that. I don't think he's that stupid. That's why he spoke so freely. But what did they do? When Shauna was in the chat, what did they do? What did she say? He has a history of what? Violence. Now I want y'all to pay attention. Tory Lanez, Tank Davis. When they try to hang you by your reputation. Shauna was in here the other day and said, well, he has a history of violence. Okay. I ain't deny that. Salute, Queen. I hope you're driving safe. We're covering the 911. I just played it. If you just got here, I just played the call. The call from the correctional facility proved nothing. It didn't. He never said he shot her. He was apologizing. The way I interpreted it was he was apologizing for snitching that he was sleeping with her while Meg had COVID, and he tried to push up on Jenna at the goddamn house. That's how I took it. And Meg, she owes the black community an apology for not setting a great standard. If I'm being too rough on her, for those of you who got little nieces or daughters, y'all will let them listen to a Meg Thee Stallion album? Go ahead, tell me. Yeah, Willie Lowe. Yes. Yep. You're right. Where were the black women's outrage when Cardi B said she, right here in the Bronx, she used to drug these dudes and rob them? Where was that at? Jab Jamboree, salute. Where was the outrage for that? Oh my God, she's a bad person for that. She don't represent me. You know what it is for a man to get robbed by a woman? That's some scary shit to wake up without your wallet, because now you're thinking, fuck the money, I can cancel my credit cards, but my ID was in there. That bitch, I got kids. That bitch is really crazy. I don't know who she rolling with. Now you got to worry about that. She stood on stage and said, yo, if you can't get what you want in life, get yourself a sugar daddy. You want your fucking daughters listening to that bullshit? Cardi B? I'm asking. I don't owe her no apologies. She's right where she is in life, where she playing these streets. You said history of violence. Cool. Did y'all know? Well, salute shower. Queen says, play the day the tape didn't help him. I don't know if that call made from the correctional facility saw the light of day in the court. I don't know if it did. I didn't read anything on TMZ. That came out a couple of days ago. Kane, what up? I didn't hear him say anything about no gun in there. Was that admissible in court even? I don't know. I don't know if it'd be admissible in court. This other bitch pleaded the fifth. Why would she plead the fifth? Now, Meg, all right, hang by the reputation. I told you the other day, Eric H, salute. Eric H said they didn't play the audio in court. There it is. That just popped up. It's over. But that popped up. Because if he has mentioned anything about pulling a gun on that call, I'm sure that had made it to the courtroom. And then they'll be like, yo, he said right here. But I listened for anything that could be interpreted about him, using a gun. And he didn't do it. But we know what happened. There was a fight at the house because he tried to push up on Jenna. And then on the car ride home, he says, yo, what, you had COVID? I was sleeping with her the whole time. Then they pulled the car over and the shit escalated and there was a gunfire and fragment went in her foot. And she's hip hop for real. And everyone blamed him. But he had no gun residue on his shit. I'm like, whoa, how did he get hit with that? You want to talk about hanging someone by their reputation. Did y'all know that Meg Thee Stallion has a history of violence? A history of domestic violence. Did y'all know that? No, you didn't. But she does. She does. But in this era of feminism, because I heard that the other word is become a buzzword to shut people down. In feminism, this era of feminism, men could do no right. Another reason why dudes just don't want to be dealing with chicks in certain kinds of chicks. No doubt, Queen. Thank you, Eric H. Megan used to beat up her boyfriend. She admitted it. She admitted it. And how is she awarded? She gets to get on the She-Hulk series on Disney Plus and have She-Hulk, a fucking superhero, say, "Oh my God, I idolize everything you do." Alfred, salute. See what I'm saying? Similar to, and I want y'all to pay attention, because some of y'all be sleeping. I want you to pay attention. Megan has poisoned the community with her stupid ass music. All right? With her stupid ass music. All right? Unapologetic. Her gangster bullshit. All right? She was involved in a crime. I still firmly believe that Tory Lanez he was there, but he didn't do that based off of the evidence, the physical evidence. But somehow he gets hit, he gets caught holding the bag, and things turned out the way they turned out. That 911 call, that call from the correctional facility, that doesn't prove anything. Now, according to y'all, it wasn't even used in court. Fine. Jerome King, salute. She's lied on the stand. But I think she lied to Gayle King. She told Gayle King one thing and then went to the court and said something else. Her friend is pleading the fifth. The bodyguard that's supposed to take the stand didn't show up. They couldn't find him. He goes missing. And how's she awarded? She-Hulk series. Twerking with the She-Hulk on Disney. You know what that's similar to? Y'all ready for this? And I hope y'all paying attention. Sergey Kovalev beats up Becky, kicks the dog, gets a DUI, gets arrested. We can't find a fucking mugshot. Happy born day to my brother, Hardbody J. Timo. Salute to you, brother. All of that things I just mentioned to Kovalev, right? How's he rewarded? A $12 million payday against Canelo Alvarez.
Damn!
Y'all paying attention yet? You want to talk about rewarding bad behavior? Are y'all paying attention yet? Smash my like button. Are y'all paying attention? You can't find a mugshot of Sergey Kovalev, who has committed crimes. They never talked about deporting him, and he came over here to make a fucking living. $12 million worth. We mentioned it, but ESPN don't say shit. DAZN ain't say shit. Lou DeBella ain't say shit. But Tank, who has a history of getting into little scuffles with his baby mama on a basketball court. This time around, he gets spit on, disrespected. The bitch done tore up the house, made a 911 call, breathing heavy, talking about he's gonna kill me. You're in Florida. Do you know what fucking police in all 50 states? But in Florida, you get a call. I know that address. Don't that boxer live there, Tank? I'm not fighting that guy. We're not going to baton him. We're shooting first. That bitch could have got Tank killed. And what the sad part is, if Tank had gotten shot and killed, you know how many women would have been in the chat talking about, well, he beat up his baby mama before. He has a history of violence. I bet you he won't be he won't be putting his hands on anybody else. Because that's what these bitches do. But when the truth came out, how many of those bitches told Tank, yo, I'm sorry, we had it wrong? These are the same bitches that are quiet with Meg Thee Stallion twerking on TV. These are the same bitches that's consistently call Kobe Bryant a rapist. These are the same bitches that got several kids from several different men and blame the men for them making bad decisions. Why the fuck do I owe Meg Thee Stallion a fucking apology when she's been proven a liar? She lied on the fucking stand. If she ain't lying to stand, she lied to Gail Kim. I ain't fucking him. I ain't fucking him. I ain't fucking him. Fellas, how many women you been dealing with and you see her pull up on the block and you're like, yo, she a little too close to that nigga. And she get in the car, you're like, yo, who's that? That's just my friend. Been fucking with you for 4 months. I met all your friends. I never seen or heard of this fucking guy. EJ, what up? Akondo, what up? You don't dig too deep. You know what you saw. Say nothing. At that point, she gets degraded. You just buying your time. If it's that serious to you, like, yeah, you know what? She got a fat ass. I'm trying to beat this. So I'm gonna hang around till I beat it. You know, set it and forget it. Hit it and quit it. Pump and dump. Because I met him, her cousin, her uncle, and that girl. There was no mention of this guy. And when you pull up on the block, they in each other's face like this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you pull up and you're like, oh, what's that? Oh, I ain't tell you about Josh? Josh who? Oh, yeah, that's my homeboy from when we was little. Mm-hmm. 4 months, I've met everybody on your block. Never saw him before. Mm-hmm. Fuck out of here, man. I don't owe Megan shit. I still think Tory Lanez is innocent. He didn't do that. 22 years. He's gonna get deported. He didn't do it. Guess what? Tank, he didn't do it. But he was guilty by way of the media. He was guilty. Is Lou DiBella saying sorry to Tank? Anybody? The Zone? Anybody? Like I just said, there's still women that are calling Kobe Bryant a rapist. Yeah, so same assholes who don't even know who Kovalev is. They were like, I don't know who that is. And he beat up the most protected thing on this God Green's earth, and that's a white woman. That's what he did. That's what he did. It's fucking ponderous, man. This is how they treat us as men. Exactly, Alfred. Accountability? What's that? Now, my whole thing was I wanted to make sure when me and Stormy was talking, our concern was the company Tank was keeping. Now you see why. The company he was keeping and the path he was going. Now, I don't know shit about Tory Lanez. It wasn't until recently I heard his music. And it's like I heard something that he did in passing. I said, oh, this is the guy? Okay, whatever. I know he's a real small guy. And his father went off. He went off on Jay-Z and Rockefeller and all this other crazy shit. And people heard this call a couple of days ago that just came out. That call hasn't done shit. But the universe isn't taking a day off because in the heat of Tory Lanez and Tank Davis and all this other salt people are throwing at these, because they're black men, y'all. Are the feminists gonna attack Tank's baby mama for lying on a black man? No, they're quiet. The first, and did you read what that bitch said? She's usually a private person and blah, blah, blah. No, bitch. See, I couldn't be Tank's OG. I couldn't. Because after the dust settled and he comes home, the first thing I would have did is like, yo, you home? Yeah. Where's she? She there? Yeah. Listen, take your fucking daughter. Put some money in her pocket, tell her to go some fucking way. come to my crib. I sit him down and I slap him upside his fucking head. Like, yo, nigga, listen to me. Listen to me very carefully. That bitch is gonna kill you. What do you mean? I don't put it past that bitch to put a knife in your guts when you're sleeping. I don't put it past that bitch to spike your food and make you fail a drug test and have everybody calling you all kinds of crackheads. I mean, this bitch will find out something to put in your bloodstream. Okay? She's crazy. Why? That phone call she made, it'd have been your luck the whitest cops in the world show up to you. Tank Davis's apartment, we've been looking to shoot that nigga. And they'd have dumped on you crazy. And everyone would have said, well, that's what you get because you have a history of hitting women. This bitch knows that you had some troubles in the past. And she put it out on air. He's trying to kill me. That bitch right there, go back home, change the fucking locks, get your lawyer, and say, look, I want custody. I make the money. I will hire nannies. I'm a millionaire. But you see what she did to me? She lied. And I'm afraid for my life. I want a restraining order. She done tore up the house, called the police on me, was holding my child as she tore the fucking house up. She put doo-doo on my damn toothbrush and my toothbrush. And wasn't there 3 toothbrushes that had feces on it? Which means I think that was a kid's toothbrush. She spit on me. She's violent. She has these episodes. You know what? Oh, I know. Tell It Like It Is TV. We're gonna cook on that too. That's what I'm saying. The universe don't wait. We're gonna cook on that. And I want her out of here. Get her the fuck out of here. But this bitch want to say we're getting help for our problems. Bitch, he ain't got no problem. You the problem. That was the smartest thing he did. And that's what social media is for. These smartphones. He documented everything. What do I always tell y'all? Documentation beats conversation. He better not. That bitch, man. And I know she is, but she's going to be sitting in the front row. And he's fighting Garcia. She shouldn't be there. Week before the fight, she does this. And I heard it was over the keys to the truck. Are you serious? Get away from her before she kill you, Tank. Literally kill you or get you killed. Because at that point, she wasn't worried about this bitch. Do you know, stupid ass, that if he went to jail or if he gets shot by the police or something else happens, that money train you on stops. Why are you fucking up the goddamn bag? You stupid ass. The problem with these low IQ black men is that they surround themselves with low IQ black women. And I know she's not black. You know why I did that on the other video? Because I didn't know who the fuck she was. Because the media was trying to protect her. They didn't even put her fucking name in the paper at first. But people found her Instagram and her social media. So I had to say some things. I said, yeah, I'm assuming she's black. That was a buzzword. I did that on purpose. People got right in the chat. She's not black. She's Colombian. I said, oh, okay. Here's her Instagram. Thank you. Because if the media didn't plaster on the internet, I was. And I started emailing people and texting people. Is this her? Everyone was like, yeah, that's her. Good. There's 1,000. There's a million bitches around the world that look like her. That won't do that to him. Get the fuck out, man. Demi Kennedy, salute. And she put the post out like they both have problems. No, bitch, you got a problem. You want your $1 million boxing baby daddy, not your husband, your baby daddy to stop cheating on you? Good luck. Go marry someone else. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not married, stupid. Tank, get it together. Shoot the troll, please. This is fucking ridiculous. It's the blind leading the blind. Stupid. You know what Tank needs? A woman like Rachel Donaire, Supreme Beast boxer, talking the building. He needs a woman to even him out. He needs a woman to say, yo, look, don't do that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't do that. No, fuck that. I want to go to that club, nigga. You are a target. You go to that club and you look at somebody wrong, they're gonna throw themselves on the floor and say you hit them. You're a father. You don't need to be in no fucking club. Shit. Classic example of a man that needs guidance. Now, Tory Lanez, his father's a fucking pastor. And again, you can't determine how your kids grow up. They get older and they make their own decisions. You can just say, yo, look, I set the path. I can look at him. Thank you, Kane. And oh, that's, hold on. Let me take care of that. Oh, okay. This your new channel, brother? Got it. Let me take care of this. My brother got a new channel. Let's do that. Boom. Damn. Boom. There you go. Got you, brother. Teach, what up? Got you. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the new channel. Yeah, so now you got Tank, who obviously didn't have no OGs, to slap him upside his head and be like, yo, look, you see them bitches over there? That's a problem. That's a problem. Don't do that. All right. Now you got Tory Lanez, who had a father in his life, but he chose to do what he did. He was feeling himself, and this is the result. So now you got Tank, and then you got Tory Lanez, because now they both have reputations, and their reputations made people look at the cup half empty instead of half full. It wasn't maybe he didn't do it. It was, I think he did it, but let's figure out whether he did it or not. And you have two cases where Tank is innocent and people don't give a shit because the basketball game keeps coming up. Tory Lanez was found guilty, but based off the evidence, we're like, how could he be guilty? And they're pulling every rabbit out of the hat. They think that phone call they released 3 days ago was some sort of pipe bomb, and it fucking wasn't. He never said anything about busting no shots, man. Please, get the fuck out of here. So now, the universe is not taking a day's rest because off the heel of Tory Lanez and Tank Davis, this just in, Dana White, on New Year's Eve, is throwing hands with his wife in a fucking club. That was a club? He's throwing hands with his girl at a club, man. Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me. Now, here's what I want to know. You ready? I want to know, is his face plastered all over the internet? I want to know. Is his face plastered all over the mother skunting internet? Probably not. Now, he was on TMZ explaining his side, and I don't know what happened. I just saw the video, though. I just saw the video with his wife, and she hit him first. And what do I say? These ladies, don't hit no dude and expect not to get hit back. Because these soy boys ain't playing. And I'm not calling Dana White a soy boy. We're around the same age. But these dudes have no boundaries. A lot of these men out here are raised by their mothers or their aunts. So they don't know to show some self-control and say, yo, look, man, this bitch she slapped me all on my head. I'm just going to mush her and go in the other direction. I need to get her off me, stiff arm in NFL. I'm going to stiff arm this bitch and run away because I know where this is going. But these dudes, that was my era. These dudes, if you hit me, then I hit you back. You smack me and I'll smack you back. They think hitting a chick is fair game. Now understand, some women, they're just masculine, and you'll forget you're talking to a goddamn woman sometimes. Yo. I never forget, a couple of times I was working at a club and the owner says, yo, come here. They gotta go. And I look over there and there's some bull dyke and her girlfriend with a baseball cap looking like a 12-year-old boy. And some dudes are standing there like, yo, could y'all get away? Yo, you're not dudes. You'll get fucked up out here. I go over there to the bartender, was like, yo, they started it. And point to the girls. And I'm like, yo, look, ladies, come on, y'all. And this bitch puffed her fucking titties out of me. Yo, don't fucking touch me. I was like, all right, Bruiser Brody, man, let's go, man. Just get out. Yo, I'm saying, don't fuck y'all. Yo, get off me. Get off. And she had her fist balled up. And she was about maybe 5'10". She had some height on her. And I'm like, yo, I need you to go. You're not moving fast enough. I need you to leave. That's all. So, little girlfriend with the baseball cap standing there with her arms folded like she just got done breakdancing. Remember the pose when you used to be like this? And she's standing there. Andrew 100, Vince, what up? And she just sitting there. I'm like, yo, look, y'all, could you get her? And she's standing there. Yo, don't be fucking touching me. Yo, don't be fucking. Like, yo, all right. Yeah, you're tough. You got this. And I open up the door. I'm like, yo, come on. It's all right. I said, look. Peace. It's all right. All right. He said, you got to go. You got to go. Let's go. Just go ahead. Saying, y'all fuck niggas up out here. Good. Goodbye. And there was that one time. And this bitch told me that shit, and it was a different girl. And she really thought she can kick somebody's ass. I let her get all her punches off, too. That bitch hit me one of these. Boom, 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 boom. All up in my chest. Done. I just flinched at her. And she fell on the floor because she knew it was coming. That bitch hit me with a 10-piece. That bitch hit me with the E Honda. And I just stood there like, I can't believe this bitch. I didn't feel none of it. And when she backed up, I said, you fuck. I just flinched at her and she fell all the way to the floor. My man TK said, yo, you hit her? I said, I ain't touched that bitch. I flinched and she fucking fell. She picked her up, said, you gotta go. That bitch looked at me with her eyes big and walked around the table because she thought I was gonna hit her. I wasn't gonna hit her. Can you imagine if I did hit her? This is another fat bitch. Didn't even touch her. Lamont, what up, bro? Bitch hit me with the 100-hand slap. I felt nothing. And she lucky that shit hit me all in the chest because I swear if she hit me in the face, I might have snapped. I said, what the fuck? This bitch is really throwing punches? And when she backed up, she breathing heavy. I just flinched and she fucking fell on the floor. You know like how you flinch at a kid? And they're like OD, like jump and fall on the floor? Pick this bitch up and get out of here before I... Never mind, man. Bad decisions. Nicholas Levy, man, where you been, bro? Yeah, Shelton. I was like, I'll kill you, bitch. Fuck out of here. Fellas, some of these women will allow you allow them to get you in trouble. Always be in control of you. But if you have a gem around you, you allow her. Let me phrase this correctly. You allow her into your life, but you have to be an excellent choice. You have to be able to. You have to pick a woman with such great character. Great character. Rachel is really looking out for Nonito's best interest. That is boxing's power couple. I was so proud of them. That was the first time I spoke to Rachel. I didn't know she was that thorough, but until I started like we was texting on Instagram, and I said, God damn, this woman is sharp. Man. Queen says Calvin Ford is supposed to be Tank's OG. This shit is his fault. You can tell by his energy that he was a yes man. The bitch should have never been in training camp. I gotta highlight that. But they let him do whatever. OGs ain't OG no more. Thank you for that, Queen. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And that's another problem. Remember I told you this, the OGs when I was coming up were different. There was some of my friends. I was never fascinated by the drug selling thing, but there was some guys when we was coming up that got fascinated with it. You know, Scarface was the movie to watch, and I had a couple of my friends was like, yo, man, he had the money, the cocaine, the bitches. I said, we don't do drugs. He said, but yo, man, you sold all that shit. You sold the house, whatever. Come on, man. You don't want to live like that. You have the monies and the bitches. I said, no. All of those movies in the same way. The nigga dies or he's in jail. What are you talking about? So there was a couple of dudes around the way that was into that. They weren't that big, but they were selling, they were moving some substantial weight. And they would go around the older cats and just start asking questions. They'd be like, oh, no. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get the fuck out. I'm doing this for my reasons. I see your parents walk to the bus stop or walk to their car and they go to work and come back at an ungodly hour, and all you got to do is go to school, or I see you in the basketball courts playing. You don't need to do that. That's what the OGs did for us. The OGs today, they do shit like this. The OGs today, when they see the police running around, they'll ball up the brick and the 8-ball and they put it in the fucking 8-year-old's book bag because they ain't gonna search the 8-year-old. Well, they starting to do that shit now. You understand? The OGs are different today, man. There's no loyalty, man. Thank you, Queen, for that. If Calvin Ford ain't slapping Tank upside his head, you understand what I'm saying? Listen, man. Yeah, Supreme Beast. Yes. Yes. This shit is out of order, man. He's out of order. So yes, I agree with Queen 100%. It's his fault. He's in Jermaine Jubilee, salute. He's in this situation because he chose wrong. I could rip her all day, but here's the key. Here's the key. Who picked her? We know she bad news, but who picked her? We know Meg Thee Stallion is bad news, but Tory Lanez picked her and her friend and was trying to hit up Jenna in the house. And he was filming himself and told on himself. And then there was gunplay and girl power said, fuck that. I don't want to do a minute of community service. He did that shit. And they hit him with all that time. DMX is dead. God rest the dead. And all of you, a lot of you are DMX fans. You know, he's from Yonkers. I wasn't a super fan like that, but I respected his hustle when he was hot, because he got really hot. When you first heard him on 4321, he was like, who's this dude? And then he put out his, DMX was hot out here for a second. DMX was hot out here. But when we started to learn that he had demons, did y'all hear the story that he told? His OG is the one that introduced him to drugs. And it fucked him up. It fucked him up. Whatever night that happened, if his OG, all his OG had to say was, you see this shit here? Don't touch this shit. This shit will take everything from you. You see what I'm talking about? You see why mentorship is so important? You see why I say men and women, when the situation permits, it's not going to harm for you to talk to a young man or a young lady and say, look, I don't think that's a good idea. Here's why. Here's why. And I know it's hard. Some of these kids don't want to hear nothing. But it is so hard when we're average people telling people shit, telling these young kids shit, but as soon as they get from in front of us, they turn it on Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B and all these other drill rappers and shit. What's the fastest and what's the easiest way to fuck with a young black man? Insult his money and his penis. A young black man with no guidance. You can't insult me. My pockets is right. I want to be rich, but I'm not starving. Now, let me be very clear. I want to be wealthy, because rich is just a situation. Wealthy is a state of mind. Y'all heard me say that. I'll say it again. Rich is just a situation. Wealthy is a state of mind. You can't hurt my feelings, especially niggas on the internet that don't know me. You can't hurt my feelings. That's like a stranger coming up to you and talking about a mama joke. Now, if you just lost your mama, it could be sensitive, but you still have to even, take a deep breath. Jason, I have. And you're right. It's frustrating. But every now and again, you'll get a gem of a kid that's at the crossroads, and they'll listen to you, especially if they have an example where it's like, yo, you want to end up like your friend? Because a lot of kids, they have friends that got blown away, or they in jail, or they got jammed up real bad and they lost 5 years of their life. They're under house arrest. That follows you for the rest of your life. You can say to them, you want to end up like your friend? He can't leave the house now. He's gonna have to he has that shit on his ankle. He can't leave his 2-bedroom apartment. He's gonna there's only so much PS5 you can play. You wanna be like him? Go at it and keep on doing what you're doing. But I can't sit around and complain and point out the problems and not do something. That's what this show's about. Hopefully some kid that is under house arrest, that is sitting around with no father and saying, why? What the fuck? My mother's not helping. My older brother's gone, or I ain't got an older brother. And, and then they're just flicking through YouTube and they see me talking and it registers. Trying to fix shit. That's why it's crazy. You still got women talking about, I hate Kevin Samuels. They never even listened to a whole show. He was trying to fix the community. There's nothing more precious that he loved more than black love. He was trying to fix it. And sometimes you got to be tough. That's why I told these women, I don't know where Sean is at today. I got to call her Happy New Year. But I asked women that say that, you listened to a whole show? You obviously didn't. And when you just heard of him? You just heard of him last year, 6 months ago, whatever? Okay. He's been talking to men the same way for 3 years. Y'all ain't hear none of that though, right? There was no, he can't talk to men that way. Men are sensitive. No. Let me tell you what sensitive men did do though. When he would tell men about themselves, how they need to get together, need to dress better, stop dressing like a fucking child. Wear some cologne. Wash your ass before you put the cologne on. Keep your hair tapered. Be the best version of you can be. Work hard so you can play hard later. Get yourself in a high value status so you can have better options when you get older. Stop settling for these women that are no good for you. He did that for 3 fucking years until he had that one viral moment where that woman insisted on calling the show and he told her she was average at best after she asked for a ranking. And then he said, rank yourself. And she gave an OD ranking. And it was like, no. He said, no, you're not no 9. She said she's a 10 because she makes 6 figures and she owns her own business. He says, no, you're average. Because the men that you're looking for, these high value men, they don't give a fuck about your money because they can't use it. And what do I tell you women? If you're dealing with a guy and he's fascinated by the money you make and your status in the world, that's not the guy you want to be. Because he's looking to eat up your money. But don't listen to me. Yeah, Steve L, every man should have at least 3 or 4 suits. You should have some khakis. You should have, listen, I'll throw a do-rag on my head and a shirt, whatever, but I went to the gym today. I handled some business and I went to the gym. Other than that, when I leave the house, I wear shoes a lot. You know what I'm saying? I wear some shoes, a button down, some jeans. And you know what? And the shirt. Believe it or not, I get more attention. And I'm not looking for attention, but I get more looks when I'm dressed like that. I look good. I look good in the suit. I look good in the shirt, like a button-up shirt. I got big shoulders. People know what's going on under there when I'm walking around. I literally had a 19-year-old press me a few days ago, a little before New Year's Eve. Oh my God, you're so gorgeous. What gym do you go to? Right upstairs. I was in the mall. You're married? I said, how old are you? She laughed, looked at her friend who was standing 10 feet away. Oh my God. 19. I said, baby, I will ruin your fucking life. All right? If I was an asshole. Here's what you do. Go to college. Right? And finish college. This is what I told her. Go to college and finish. And while you're in college, right, get involved in all kinds of political things, and you want to be active. Why? Get involved in a sorority. Why? Because you want to be well connected. You want to associate with people. People want to get to know you, that you're involved in stuff, not necessarily know you because you're sleeping around. So I told her, I said, go to college, finish, get involved in politics on campus, associate with a lot of important people that you feel are going somewhere in life, get involved in the sorority. And when you graduate, look at your classmates ahead of you and notice the men that are going places in life. He's going to be a doctor. He's going to be a lawyer. He's getting his degree and he's going to law school. Get those numbers and remain in contact with those guys. Not even phone numbers. We have social media now. Back in our day, we needed phone numbers. And hopefully, there's nothing worse than calling a phone number and the number's disconnected. Y'all have social media now. Remain in contact with those guys that are maybe 2 to 3 years older than you, 4 years older than you. Because now when they're on their way to being wealthy, they're looking for a mate. And here you are, fresh pair of ovaries. It's college. I don't know what your body count is going to end up being, but please be safe about it. So by the time you go sit at the dinner table and he's about 5 years older than you and he's a lawyer now and he says, what are you bringing to the table? You know what you're not bringing to the table? Kids out of wedlock. You understand? And you're in your femininity. right? And even if it doesn't work out, you have your degree to fall back on. Is any of this making sense? So there you go. I didn't tell her that verbatim. It was a lot faster than that. And she was cute. But 19? Get the baby, no. I told her I'm literally old enough to be your dad. Now, if you're trying to freak off for someone literally old enough to be your dad, you can get a guy about 5 or 6 years older than you that is on his way to being a doctor or a lawyer that can take care of you while you take care of him in the house that he's paying for. Was that not good advice? You know how many dudes I know would have took the number and been pounding that out right now? And look, maybe that's all. Maybe I said too much. Maybe that's all she was looking for. I'm not looking for no guidance. I'm already in college. I just want him to pound me out. Maybe. I don't know. But that's me. I'm trying. That's me. See, I'm helping out. I practice what I preach. Anyway. Fellas, start dressing like adults, man. You can wear jeans and sneakers. More button-ups. When you wear a shirt, wear a polo shirt. It comes to a point where you ain't gotta dress like a teenager all the time. On my other show, I dress like that because it's a sports channel. But, I mean, look. This shit with Tory Lanez and Tank Davis. I feel bad for Tory. Tank. I feel bad for Tank because how he's getting dragged and no one's apologizing. Now, hopefully he learned to make better decisions with this bitch that he's been dealing with, Tory Lanez. If he doesn't do the full 22 years, hopefully he learns his lesson. He needs to be on some, I ain't, fuck them. No, fuck all y'all bitches. Y'all are all liars. And if you want to tell yourself that and then makes you a more responsible man, then do that. Because all women liars? No. But again, look at who Tank and Tory picked. You see, I'm not just going to sit here and drag the women. I know that those bitches are pieces of shit. But who picked them? And I'm glad Queen pointed that out. Who picked them? Don't I say that about the girls? Oh, this nigga ain't shit. This nigga ain't shit. I said 5 years later. I'm sorry, five or 6 kids later. Now he ain't shit. You picked him. Well, Tory Lanez and Tank Davis picked those fucking heifers. One nigga doing 22 years. The other motherfucker almost got killed. He's trying to kill me. She said that on the 911 call. When he got out of jail, he shouldn't have went to the house. He should have told the police, yo, I don't want her there. She lied on me. I don't want her there. Get her out of there. I don't trust her. Give me my kid. Look at what she did. I don't trust her. Yeah, cop killer, it's a hard lesson. It is. He's not going to get all that time. They're going to deport him and, he'll be out. But the fact that they banged the gavel on him and said he was guilty, I hope every black man paid attention. Stop dealing with these cows and heifers. Stop dealing with these stupid bitches. Don't date a girl that got an Instagram account where she has her ass out and she calls herself an actor and an entrepreneur and loves God and shut up. But off the heels of all of this, the breaking news with Dana White. And I want to see tomorrow how they drag him. I'm curious if they even drag him. But don't worry. We're on it. I just want to see what the atmosphere is like. I want to see what Skip Bramlett says. I want to see what ESPN says. I want to see what Lou DiBella has to say. Chris Mannix. I want to hear what they have to say. Drag him. Drag him, drag him, drag him. Because Shorty lied on Tank. And I think there's no video on Tory Lanez, but there was no gun residue on him, and them bitches lied on him. But we got a full video of a fucking UFC fight with the UFC president Dana White with his wife. A UFC fight with the president Dana White with his wife. Boss. Boss. Yeah, Lou DiBella and Dana, I don't think they like each other. Yeah, really low. Not a damn thing. But don't worry. I might take this conversation over to my channel tomorrow. You know what? That's just what I'm going to do. Tomorrow morning. I was looking for something to talk about anyway. That's just what I'm going to do. Where's the energy? You see, the universe ain't wasting no time with that, didn't they? Tory Lanez, we're like, what the fuck? Tank Davis, we're like, what the fuck? And now, Dana White. Now we're like, what the fuck? Y'all, if y'all got Twitter accounts, Steve L, salute. Steve L be on it. I want to know what happens. Hit up Chris Mannix. Hit up everybody that was talking shit about Tank Davis and ask them, y'all on this Dana White shit? Because there's video of that. There's no video of Tank getting assaulted, but there's pictures of him with spit on his face. There's no video of Tory Lanez busting a gun, but he damn sure got 22 years. That's a lot of time for a person that ain't had no gun residue on his hands. But cool. Y'all on that shit? Cool. There's video of Dana White getting punched or slapped by his fucking wife, and he hit her back. He didn't grab her and restrain her. He hit her back. That was his wife. What kind of relationship they have? Now, I'm going to add to it. It's more than likely not the first time they did that. Whatever, man. We're not letting them off the hook. We're not. I'm going to get out of here, man. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App. Like and share this video, bro. Man, we on the move, man. This is a nice, slow cook. How many subs we got? We got 771 subs, man. I remember we only had 400. You know what I'm saying? Let's go a stack and some change by I think we could do it by March or April. We could definitely do it, man. But salute to y'all, man. And we're going to continue this cook in the morning. For real. I'm not taking my foot off the gas, man. I'll catch you on the rebound. Love y'all.